Yo, what up guys? Back at it. I need to fix the element oil leak. Now, one of my subscribers said check the Vtech because it might be leaking from there. And I think it was. So I looked at the valve cover, everything around it, nothing seems to be leaking, but I am getting a lot of oil around the Vtech and down along the front cover. Because I think it's going down there and also running the backside of the engine, and in this little, I don't know, it's like a little cut thing right there at the end of the block. So, and it fills up, and then it starts going down the transmission to the rear drive shaft, and then it starts leaking all over the place. So it's right now it's just a little puddle of, I say about that big, of oil. Not too bad because I haven't really done anything to it. Now what I did was I did take it off. Pretty much nobody follows me on Instagram. But the gasket, now the last time I was at my buddy Scott's house, we did take the Vtech controller out to clean it out because it went into like a limp mode and wouldn't go past, so it was giving me a Vtech error. So once I cleaned it all out, I mean re-cleaned the heck out of it, put it back in there, and then it was working just fine. And I think from that point on, I'm pretty sure, and he told me, it was like, dude, I think you pinch that Vtech gasket. So nobody had any except with one person. Well, they had them, but they was very expensive. So I bought 3 of them. Actually, the person that was selling them on Amazon, I just went on ahead and just bought all of them because I'm pretty sure I need them, because I know none of the other engines up at the storage have a gasket in them because I robbed them. Yeah, I robbed them. So we're just gonna jump on that. Now, let me go back. So when I was trying to, once I figured out that it was pinched, I put a little Honda bond around it just to see if that'd help it seal up a little bit more. It kind of did, just a tad bit, not a lot. So what we're gonna do today is get that Vtech controller out and put a new, I think it's Dorman gasket in there. So I'm pretty sure that ain't gonna last long, but it's okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and just change it out anyway. And I'm gonna get you a video of that, well, because this camera won't fit down in there, because it's way back there. So let's jump on that before my camera battery dies, and let's get started. All right, so I'm already set up to go to change out that Vtech gasket. So I got my flashlight because I wanted to see if I could get down in there and show you guys exactly what I'm talking about. So the Vtech controller's on this side, but I have oil on mostly on that side, just a little bit down on here where it runs down. So let's see here, so I get a good snapshot of that down in there. Probably not, but yeah. Okay, so it kind of do. So right here is where it's filling up, and when it fills up, it goes down and down the transmission. So I got oil down at the bottom there. So and it's running across there. So let's get the Vtech off real quick, so we can get done with this, because it's cold out here, and I got a cold. I don't know why. Probably because I'm always outside. I hate taking my butt in the house, but let's get it. So let me get you guys set up here, and let's get it off. Now, so what you're looking at right now is the Vtech controller, but this is just the outer shield here. It's 3 bolts. This right here was for the wiring, and that down there, I'm not sure what that is. I'll have to look at that closer. But let's remove these 3 bolts. And again, this is almost like a how-to, not 100%, because I may be doing something wrong. So take that at a grain of salt. But I know it's three bolts right here, and we're gonna go ahead and remove those. might be hard to get off because I put that Honda bond. Oh, nope, it came right off. Oh boy, look at that. Yeah, you see that? That's not good. All right, so we got the Vtech controller out. It should have oil in it, somewhat similar to that. It's not too bad. I hate dirty oil, but I'm gonna go ahead and blow all this out. I'll be right back. It looks like it blew right through that Honda bond. I guess that's probably why you don't want to use that on something like this. And I'm hoping that I didn't get any of that gasket material inside of there. But I'm gonna change the oil too while I'm here. And so let me see if I can get the rest of this gasket off. Yeah, that one that was there, it was let's see here. It was extremely brittle. See if we can pry that off without damaging the surface. Now, I can't see anything. I'm just going by feel. Okay, I think that's off there. Let's see, I got a little more Honda bond. Uh-oh. At the top there. But yet it wants to still get in the way. Alright, there we go. Yeah, I think that's good. Alright, so I got it cleaned off as soon as the camera focused in there. So we got that all done, nice and clean. And this is the Dorman, and let's see if it clears up just about. Take this out here. You know, I didn't even check to make sure this is correct. I just looked at it and I was like, ah, that's close. So it's only one way to going in. You can't put it in wrong whatsoever, but you can pinch it. Learned that the hard way. But yeah, you just push it down in there, make sure all the surfaces are clean and dry, free from oil. I think that'll give it a better seal. And it's just in like that. Sometimes this screen here will clog up and stop your Vtech from working, or you pinch it and that's another way of stopping it from working. So let's go ahead and put this back on. I think that is it there. Let's get another bolt started to make sure we lined up straight before you start torquing it down. Sorry I don't give you the bestest view, but that's my only view. Okay, we got the second one started, and then let's get this third one started here at the top so we make sure we are lined up perfectly. All right, so I think I got most of it in. Let's see if we could just screw it down real quick, bolt it down. Not all the way. Get it snug. Get the other side here. And this bottom one. Alright. So let me get a ratchet and torque it up. I don't have my torque wrench. I left it at the storage there, so I'm just gonna feel for it. Alrighty, let's see. Okay, that felt good and tight. Alright, that's good and tight. I just got to do this bottom one. Alrighty, so that one should be good and tight. Just don't forget to plug up your Vtech controller. I have done that once. Alrighty, and she is in. Alright, so got that all done. I sopped up the rest of the oil with a biscuit. So that's done. So the next thing I'm gonna do is an oil change, but I'm not gonna bore you guys with that. Everybody knows how to do an oil change somewhat. But that was my main concern, was the Vtech controller gasket. And you notice when I pulled it off, it was torn in half. So it was already like really brittle. It was super hard. And I couldn't. That's why I put that Honda Bond on it, because it was already flat. Like when I rub my hand across it, you don't feel a gasket. So I was like, well, let me just put something there so I can at least get it home and work on it. Because I was gonna do it there, but I just didn't feel like it. I just wanted to get home, and because I have to get back to work. It is a weekend, but unfortunately I have to work, so it's only giving me a few hours to work on this. So thank you guys so much. Please comment, like, subscribe. Oh, and I want to tell you guys, I almost had it another element. I know you guys like, oh my god, really? Yes, I was about to buy another element. The problem was I was working, so I couldn't get to it. Another guy bought it, and let me tell you this real quick. So the listing was for $1,000. It was an element, didn't run, the suspension is destroyed. It's hail damage. It was gray. No title. So he was gonna do a bill of sale, which I really didn't want to do, but I was like, if you still have it, I'm gonna go get it. Screw it. So when 3:30 came around, he said he already sold it, and I was like, golly, it's not a problem. So yesterday I saw it back on Facebook Marketplace for $2,000. So the guy that bought it fixed the engine, got it started, and now it doesn't work anymore. So until then, guys, I will talk to you later, and please like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you then. Bye.